Welcome to Rare Coins Value, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are holding in our hands a small coin that carries a surprisingly big story, the 1980 Singapore 20-cent coin. At first glance it may look like an ordinary piece of metal, but hidden within its design, metal composition, and history is the story of one of Asia's fastest-growing nations. This coin comes from a time when Singapore was rapidly transforming from a young developing nation into a strong economic power. The 20-cent coin was a symbol of daily life, passed from hand to hand in markets, buses, shops, and schools, representing discipline, progress, and stability. For collectors today, this small coin has become a doorway into Singapore's past, reflecting not only its monetary system but also its cultural identity and national pride at a crucial point in its history. The 1980 Singapore 20-cent coin belongs to the first series of Singapore's modern coinage introduced after the country gained full independence in 1965 and established its own currency system separate from Malaysia and Brunei. This coin reflects Singapore's early efforts to build a stable, trusted, and internationally respected monetary system as the nation worked toward economic self-reliance. During the late 1970s and early 1980s, Singapore was experiencing rapid industrialization, modernization of infrastructure, expansion of global trade, and strong government-led economic planning. The 20-cent coin played a quiet but essential role in the everyday financial transactions of ordinary people during this important period of national development. It was widely used for bus fares, food stalls, small retail purchases, and basic daily needs, making it one of the most familiar coins in circulation at the time. The obverse side of the 1980 Singapore 20-cent coin typically features the national coat of arms of Singapore, which includes a shield bearing a crescent moon and 5 stars, symbolizing a young nation on the rise and the ideals of democracy, peace, progress, justice, and equality. Supporting the shield are a lion on one side and a tiger on the other, representing Singapore and its historical connection to the region. Beneath the shield is a ribbon bearing the national motto, Majulah Singapura, meaning, Onward Singapore. Around this central design appears the country name, Republic of Singapore, together with the year of minting, 1980. This design powerfully reflects Singapore's sense of unity, national identity, and ambition during its early decades of independence. For collectors, the presence of the original national emblem confirms authenticity and provides a strong historical connection to the nation's formative years. The reverse side of the coin displays the denomination, 20 cents, in clear, bold lettering at the center, accompanied by ornamental floral elements inspired by Southeast Asian design traditions. These stylized plants and natural motifs were used across several denominations of Singapore's coin series, creating a cohesive national theme that reflected both cultural heritage and modern simplicity. The clean layout of the reverse side emphasizes functionality and clarity, which was consistent with Singapore's broader design philosophy at the time: simple, efficient, and practical. While the artistic design may appear modest, it reflects careful planning by the government to ensure that the coin was easily recognizable, durable, and suitable for everyday use in a fast-growing urban economy. In terms of physical specifications, the 1980 Singapore 20-cent coin was made from a copper-nickel alloy, a common metal composition used worldwide for mid-value coins because of its durability, resistance to corrosion, and attractive silver-colored appearance. The coin has a smooth edge and a moderate weight, making it comfortable for handling and suitable for vending machines and coin-operated transport systems that were becoming more common in Singapore at the time. The diameter and thickness were standardized with other denominations to prevent confusion and ensure compatibility with mechanical coin systems. The high-quality metal composition also meant that many of these coins have survived in relatively good condition, even after decades of circulation. From a historical perspective, the year 1980 sits at a very important crossroads in Singapore's national journey. By this time, Singapore had already proven itself as a global trading hub, with strong manufacturing growth, major port development, and a rising standard of living. The government, under the leadership of Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew, had implemented strict policies focused on education, industrial discipline, urban planning, and attracting foreign investment. The economy was shifting from low-skill labor to technology-driven industries, and the financial system was becoming more sophisticated. The 20-cent coin circulating in 1980 was therefore part of an economy that was no longer struggling for survival, but rather positioning itself as a major player in global trade and finance. For everyday citizens, the 20-cent coin carried real purchasing power in 1980. It could pay for a basic public transport ride, a small meal from a hawker stall, basic household items, or snacks for children. In those days, small denominations mattered greatly, and people were careful with every cent. This gives the coin emotional as well as economic value, as it reminds older generations of a time when Singaporeans lived simple, disciplined lives while working hard to build a better future for their families and the nation. Many Singaporeans today still remember using such coins daily, making the 1980 20-cent coin a powerful symbol of nostalgia and collective national memory. From a numismatic standpoint, the 1980 Singapore 20-cent coin is considered a common circulation coin rather than a rare collector's piece, but its value can vary widely depending on condition, preservation, and demand. In heavily circulated condition, its monetary value today remains close to face value in Singapore, while internationally it may be worth only a modest amount. However, in uncirculated or mint state condition, the coin can attract significantly higher prices among collectors who specialize in Southeast Asian or modern Asian coinage. Coins with sharp details, original luster, no scratches, and no corrosion are especially sought after. Packaging, original bank rolls, and verified grading can further increase collector interest. Minting quality for Singapore coins in this era was high, reflecting the government's commitment to international standards. The Singapore Mint, which would later become well known for producing both circulation and commemorative coins, played a key role in establishing trust in the national currency. The 1980 20-cent coin benefited from precision striking, consistent weight, and clear detailing, which is why many examples still show well-defined features even today. This technical quality enhances both the aesthetic appeal and the long-term survival of the coin in collections. Economically, the presence of well-designed and durable small-denomination coins like the 20-cent piece supported efficient micro-transactions across the economy. It enabled smoother trade at street markets, efficient fare collection in public transport, and greater inclusivity in commerce for lower-income citizens. In developing economies, weak coin systems can create friction and inefficiency, but Singapore's carefully structured currency system helped reinforce public confidence and made everyday transactions smooth and reliable. The 20-cent coin therefore played a small but crucial role in supporting the rhythm of daily life in a rapidly developing urban society. Symbolically, the coin represents far more than its numerical value. It reflects Singapore's philosophy of discipline, order, and forward-thinking planning. The clean design, durable metal, and standardized production are all reflections of a state that believed in long-term thinking and careful resource management. Even minor currency units were treated with seriousness and precision. For collectors today, owning a 1980 Singapore 20-cent coin is not just about owning metal, it is about holding a fragment of a nation's story during one of its most important growth phases. In the global coin market, modern Singapore coins are appreciated for their consistent quality, cultural symbolism, and historical context within Asia's economic rise. While some collectors chase gold and silver rarities, many serious numismatists value base metal circulation coins because they provide a more honest and widespread connection to everyday life. The 1980 20-cent coin fits perfectly into this category. It may not be made of precious metal, but its historical and educational value makes it meaningful for collectors, historians, and casual enthusiasts alike. Over time, as Singapore continues to evolve and older coin designs are replaced by newer series, the 1980 20-cent coin becomes a marker of a specific era. Future generations may study it as a symbol of how Singapore once structured its currency during a stage of rapid transformation. This gradual transition from daily use to historical artifact is what gives old coins their enduring charm. What once passed through countless hands in markets and buses eventually finds its way into albums, display cases, and museums. In terms of preservation, collectors are advised to store such coins in dry, airtight holders to prevent oxidation and surface damage. Copper-nickel alloys are resistant but not immune to environmental harm. Avoiding direct handling, especially with bare fingers, helps preserve the coin's natural luster. Cleaning is generally discouraged, as improper cleaning can significantly reduce collectible value. Well-preserved examples of the 1980 20-cent coin will continue to hold steady appeal as time passes. Ultimately, the 1980 Singapore 20-cent coin stands as a quiet witness to a nation in motion. It was born during a time of ambition and discipline, circulated during years of relentless work and economic growth, and now rests in the hands of collectors as a reminder of how far Singapore has come. Its modest size hides a powerful story of urban development, social change, and national pride. For anyone who holds this coin today, it offers not just metal and design, but a tangible link to the spirit of Singapore at the dawn of its global economic rise. At this point, the coin goes back into silence, but the journey does not end here, because this channel is not just about coins, it is about the hidden systems behind money, time, history, and forgotten values. Here we don't follow normal rules, here every small object becomes a big story, every simple coin becomes a secret file, and every viewer becomes part of a strange but powerful knowledge circle. If you reached this far, you are no longer just watching, you have entered the system. Stay connected, because the next coin may look ordinary, but its story may change the way you see money forever. One like gives us strength, one share spreads knowledge, and one subscribe moves our journey forward. If you truly love history and rare coins, subscribe to Rare Coins Value now.